Hi everybody, Pedro here for PG's Continuing Journey channel. Happy graduation to all those who are, happy graduation day to all of those who are graduating today. I know one of my cousins is graduating from college today. The family is cheering him on, I should say, his graduation. I'm sure it's a wonderful event. I wish I had some stories to share from my past graduations, but I don't. Matter of fact, I try not. Matter of fact, it's too. As I said, I've had a very painful childhood growing up, and the day that I graduated from high school, I remember when my name was called, and I was booed off the stage. I graduated from New Utrecht High School, and in 1990, the graduation was held at Brooklyn College. And I remember when my name was called to pick up what I thought was my high school diploma, but it wasn't. I had to go retrieve that a few months later. I was booed off the stage. I didn't have any friends. I wasn't popular. I participated in sports because I had too low self-esteem. I was traumatized by the abuse I took from my late grandmother at the time. And I was obese. I was well about 300. I don't know. I was like 250, 300. My current weight. You see? As I said from time to time, it is very difficult for me to talk about it. To talk about certain things. I don't know how I survived my high school graduation day. For me, it was survival because I was like, with all the things I had to deal with, going to school, being made fun of, not only because of my weight, not only because of my learning disabilities, but also because of my voice. A lot of people made fun of my voice, and I still deal with that from time to time. A lot of people tell me, oh, you have a voice for radio, you should go into radio. But right now I'm using my voice to talk about my journey, the good and the bad and the ugly. So anyway, I swear upon my dead father, my graduation day back in 1990 was the day I should have taken my own life. I did have suicidal thoughts that day. But I guess that's one of the main reasons why I started this journey over 20 years ago. Because I was tired. I was tired of being miserable. I was tired of not being active. I was tired of not putting myself out there. And honestly, I did started putting myself out there slowly but surely once I started 20 years ago. But since COVID, it's been very difficult because then come the family obligations, the work obligations, and then come other things. So, as there are certain traumas in my life that I do not ever recover from. I just learn to live with it. Does it define me? Yes and no. I try not to let it define me, but unfortunately, it does in some way, in one way or another. So right now, I'm just going to get ready to do my workout. I have one more cup of coffee just for good measure. And once again, happy graduation day to all those who are graduating. Give you a sneak peek of my cousin's graduation party that's being thrown. I'm not supposed to be posting this, but here it goes. Yeah, nice. I should take me a selfie in front of that thing right now. But then again, I try not. Like I said, this is why I don't like to look back at my past pre-journey because it was very difficult for me growing up, and only my grandparents attended. I think one of my aunts came with me that day, but I cannot remember right now. But anyway, I was lucky that I just came home, living in the projects at the time, and having a slice of pizza pie. So that's how lucky I was. That's how I celebrated my graduation. Unfortunately, I didn't go to college straight afterwards because I was struggling with certain subjects, especially math. I was also so I went to a vocational school for people with disabilities. I did some college along the way. Once I started working full time, I did some college along the way. I tried it. No, there were certain things I was good at. See, if if I would have majored in English or I would have majored in something associated with writing. No, because writing and so I could have had a career in the entertainment world, writing or being in the media, but when I see all these news clips, I'm like, I'm glad I had that responsibility. It would have been too stressful. But unfortunately, my mental health, which I still deal with to this day, and got in the way. But I just learned to be at peace with where my journey is right now. And so long as I do that, my journey continues. No matter what life throws my way next, and no matter where it takes me. So once again, happy graduate, and one more peek. Mine will have a fit of she sees I'm posting that. But anyway, happy graduation to my cousin and all the other people all across the country who are graduating from high school, elementary school, junior high school, college, preschool, whatever it is you're graduating from. So, and that's it. Let's wrap it up. I'll see you this next time.